Now, how do we want to build Ineffa? Because Ineffa is a character that allows for the new reaction, or I guess change in the electrocharge reaction, called lunar charge. And this is going to be a lot like electrocharge, however, it can crit, which is the major difference. But just like electrocharge, it does scale with elemental mastery. So while Ineffa's kit kind of revolves around getting her attack to a breakpoint, we still need to have a really good EM investment in her so that way she will do more damage, as well as the crit split. That'll also be very important. So the two best sets for her are going to be like Gilded Dreams and Thundering Fury. Gilded Dreams giving us an EM buff and then an extra EM buff and attack buff depending on the elements in our party. So this is going to be a really good option. For the Sands and Goblet, you're going to be running an EM on one of them and an attack on the other. It doesn't matter which one is whichever one has the better substats, whichever one lets you get your desired fort piece, that's going to be the one that you're going to run. And then a crit rate or crit damage circlet depending on what you need more of. Because Lunar Charge can crit, we still need to have a really good crit split on her. Now the target goal for attack is 2000 because of how her kit works, and then however much EM we can get past that while still maintaining this good crit split. The good thing about Ineffa is that she does have a ton of options for polearm. Not only can you use her signature, but you can also use like Sino's signature. You can use Engulfing, you can use Staff of Homa, you can use Calamity Queller, you can use Primordial Jade Winged Spear. You can then go into your 4-stars, being something like the Kittian Cross Spear, Ballad of the Fjord, Deathmatch, Dragon's Bane, Favonius Lance. You can use a lot of different options. I think in that entire list, I would put Favonius Lance at the very bottom. And then if you are going to run something like Engulfing, then you're going to be running like an ER Sands because it's going to convert ER into attack, and then an EM Goblet. So make sure that you do that if you are going to be running something like Engulfing Lightning on Ineffa. That's going to be really the only one that you're going to kind of change your build around. So even if you pull Ineffa and you don't have her weapon, you do have a ton of other options. Now that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.